Welcome to the Southwest Poland Spa Show Preview Podcast. I'm Pam Finji, and today I'm interviewing one of our conference speakers, Daniel Palmer. Daniel's a certified StoryBrand guide and often talks about the power of clear messaging. He'll be discussing his session topic, Stop Wasting Money on Marketing, how to use the power of story to grow your business. So join us on this episode as Daniel offers a preview on this very exciting topic. Welcome, Daniel.
Thank you, Pam. Good to be here.
Well, we're glad to have you here. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Daniel. I have a company called Morether, and I've had an agency for about 7 years. It's a marketing agency. We actually just kind of moved into the role of fractional CMO, which all it just means is a fractional chief marketing officer. And we work with small businesses to kind of help them get their marketing leadership aligned, get their goals on track, and use some really great vendors. I'm also a StoryBrand guide, have been for 5 years. So we'll talk a little bit about what StoryBrand is in a second, but have been in the StoryBrand framework for, like I said, for 5 years and have really gotten a lot out of that over the last 5 years.
So what is the StoryBrand framework?
StoryBrand framework, see if I can make this as short as possible. StoryBrand framework it's 7 parts to it. It was framed by Donald Miller. Donald Miller wrote a book back in 2018, I think, called Building a StoryBrand. And it really just uses the ancient storytelling techniques that we've had for thousands of years. The principle is that we are, as the owners of a company, we are the guide in the story. A lot of times companies try to make themselves the hero of the story, if you will, and we're not. If we're owning a company, we're actually the guide. And then our customers, they're the heroes, and we're just trying to help them solve a specific problem. So if you listen to any book or read any book or listen to any story or watch a movie, all of them have these different parts that keep us engaged. So StoryBrand just takes those principles of story and applies it to marketing and how we talk about our business, how we talk about our customers, the problems we solve. So it really is a powerful way to keep your customers engaged in your marketing when marketing tends to be overwhelming these days. We get thousands of messages every day. So StoryBrand helps kind of refine your messaging, your marketing, so that you actually reach customers and they'll listen. And it clarifies really all of your messaging and marketing. That's a little bit of an overview of what StoryBrand is.
Awesome. So 7 marketing principles. Let's give us one as a teaser to get us going and want to head over to your seminar. Give us a good one.
Yeah. Like I said, the StoryBrand framework it's 7 parts. There's 7 pieces to the framework, and you really need all 7 in your marketing and messaging. And so that's the principles that we're talking about. Let's start with the first one, because that way you got to come back to hear the rest of them. But the first one really is trying to understand what your customer wants. Anytime a story opens, you want to know exactly what the character, what the hero of the story, what they want. What are they trying to achieve in life? What are they after? What are they aspiring to be? And in your marketing, you actually can address that. You talk about that. A very good example for any sort of, if you're a pool company or if you're pool maintenance or landscape or whatever, is you want to find the specific thing that your customers really like about what you do. So they may want to have somebody who is on time in the morning when they say they're going to be there. They may want to have somebody who responds to communication. They may want to say that they're affordable or that they stay on budget or whatever that thing is. You want to find the thing that they really want. And then you want to talk about how you solve the problem of getting them what they want and overcome any sort of obstacles they have. So that's the first key element, is to understand your customers so well that you know exactly what they want. Just like when we go to a movie, you want to know exactly what's going to happen in the first 5 minutes. That you want to know, what does this person want? What's the thing they're trying to achieve? Otherwise, you're going to lose people. They're going to not pay attention and they'll move on to the next company. So that's one key principle. And then there's 6 others and a whole bunch of other stuff in between. So we'll get to that at the workshop.
Awesome. Any one last bit of words you want to say to anybody?
Yeah. So what we're going to do, just a little teaser too, is we're going to take probably 30 minutes or so. The workshop's about an hour. The first 30 minutes, we're going to talk about StoryBrand and those 7 principles. And then we're going to take about 30 minutes and we're actually going to dig in and dive in and try to do it, because it's one thing to go to these conferences and you kind of learn, take notes, and then you go back and things get busy and you just forget. So what I'm going to do is try to get that muscle memory going at the workshop, where we're going to work through just a small portion. We call it a one-liner. It's really kind of your elevator pitch. Take 30 minutes. We're going to work on it, have some folks share just to see what they're doing, kind of put them to the test. And so it's going to be a real workshop as well as a learning time for everybody.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Daniel, for sharing. We look forward to hearing more about your seminar.
Absolutely. Looking forward to seeing everybody.
Thank you again, Daniel, for coming onto the show. If you'd love to attend his class, Stop Wasting Money on Marketing, How to Use the Power of Story to Grow Your Business, be sure to attend the Southwest Pool and Spa Show. This session will be hosted on February 6th at the George L. Brown Convention Center in Houston, Texas. We hope to see you there.